In this video we will discuss a video of the Founder in Car series, financial freedom at what cost. And why do I mention this topic? Of course, a lot of people are interested in financial freedom. We all are, me as well. But the path to financial freedom can sometimes have detrimental effects. And why? Because you also are living now and you want to have a compromise between securing something for the future but also living in the here and now. Because what could happen is that you are very steadily on the way of financial freedom and perhaps you live well below your means all the time, and then you get sick or die or whatever. You are not able to ever approach the goal that you had. So you suffered all your life, or the greatest amount of the time, to get somewhere where you never are getting, and you should also enjoy where you're sitting at this moment. That's my opinion. And I think you should not sacrifice the things that define you. So sometimes people say, okay, I do this, I'm not okay with it, but I just do it because I think it will get me so much closer to my ultimate goal. And that could be a good thing. If you do something that's very hard work, for example, but you only do it to progress that level, I think that's still great. And I really respect that you do something, that you push yourself over your comforts, limitations, and approve yourself. You gain a level, you become a better person. But if you do something that you are principally against just to get to the next level, I think this is stupid. I would never recommend that, because you're like selling your soul to the devil. You do something that you're against just to advance, and that's something I would never recommend. And I know a lot of people still do this. They just do it because they think, okay, sometimes also they double cross persons that they should have their back, and that should be able to rely and depend on them. And I don't like that. I really don't. And I think this is extremely stupid. Not only because you do something that taints you, but also you do something that goes against your own value. So how much value do you consist of? Value is not only the financial part, it's your moral, your lessons you learned, what makes you as a person is much more important than just material things, in my opinion. Much more important. So I would never approve of that. But hey, everyone does what he does or she does. But that's something that to take into consideration. And the other thing is that because of that, you also get, because you are at that time a double crosser, you will get people around you that are also double crossing. Because a specific type of person normally attracts similar minded type of persons. And even if you are not that type of guy and you're surrounding yourself with guys that do this junk type of things, they will influence you. Oftentimes they say that the 5 people surrounding you make up a lot of what you will become. So you will become like the resulting sum of, and then divided of course by the amount of persons that of the person surrounding you. You're not an inert person. You are reacting with your environment, and I like a sponge. You're sucking up the influence of those persons, and also that will leave marks on you, as I mentioned, stains you. And that's something I think you should never do. And also, who doesn't want to be surrounded with loyal people, people that are really there for you, love you, and also like you to succeed? If you like that, be that type of person. Don't be a bad person and think that other person should be good to you because you're a bad person. They fear you. Some people tell you, I'd rather be feared than loved, because the fear lasts longer. Yeah, I think this is stupid. Love conquers all, and of course you should not be dumb. So if people are mistreating you, I'm not saying that you should always be there for them, But sometimes you can also open their eyes, and there's a different way. But yeah, of course, you should not be the victim yourself, because you just let people treat you like that. You empower them to treat you like that. I should not recommend that. I wouldn't. But you understand where I'm coming from, and you should always think that the value that you are is not defined by the material part. It is defined by the sum of all. And money can be an attribute, a tool, but it's of course not something that should define you. Never. Found a car out.